going to have a look at breaking down the actual conversation that we need to be having with our teams when things aren't going to plan. So this is the actual courageous conversation part of it. So we want to start with the state method, and this is how we usually respond to something. So first, something happens, and this is on page 10 of your workbook. First, something happens. We see it and or we hear it. Second thing that happens is we start telling a story about it. So we've talked about stories a lot tonight. It's the fictitious stuff that the itty bitty shitty committee is responsible for. It's that internal monologue. It's make pretend more often than not, or amplified, exaggerated, etc., etc. Thirdly, we feel an emotion based off of the story, keeping in mind the story is pretend. And fourth, we act on the emotion. So in summary, our response to something happening is that we act on an emotion. The emotion is caused by the story that we've told ourselves, and the story is fictitious. So if we start working backwards, we can see that we sometimes will hear something or see something, and before we know it, our emotions have made us act in a way that may not be the right response for that particular scenario, because you know, we've purely based it on a story that we've made up about the situation. So what we want to do when we're unpacking this and when we're talking to someone is follow the state method. So the state method is share your facts. So what do you actually know is true? And then something that's really powerful, and Brené Brown talks about this a lot, is tell your story. So if you're sharing your facts with someone, tell them the story. You know, I saw this and this happened, and the story I'm telling myself is X, Y, and Z. And then you want to ask for the other's path. So asking for the other's path is around, you know, can you tell me what happened from your perspective? Or is this true in your eyes? What is it that we're missing here? And talking tentatively. So we want to make sure that when we are actually talking to someone around the sharing the facts and the telling our story, is to make sure that we're really clear around what's our opinion. You know, so in my opinion, it seems that blah, 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 blah. What it seems like to me could be X, Y, and Z, which is our talk tentatively, as opposed to saying that this is a fact, it's just your assumption. And then we want to encourage testing. So we want to make sure that we are making it safe for others to express differing or even opposing views. So that is really important, and that is called the state method.